wanted to share this video with you because I've recently had a mastectomy and I didn't find any EFT tapping to help release the feelings on this particular topic online. And so I want to be able to share the magic of EFT with you in case you find yourself in a similar situation. This is a very charged and emotional topic. You have had a mastectomy due to breast cancer, either treatment or prevention. While you have resolved perhaps some of the problems related to not having progression of your primary disease, having mastectomy is a drastic and life-altering experience, and I want to acknowledge that. And I want to say that if you have come across this video and you have had this experience yourself, you're hardcore and you're a warrior, and you're just one of the strongest people there is because you're still here and you haven't fallen apart. EFT tapping is emotional freedom technique tapping, and is a method for allowing yourself to let go of emotions that are not serving you. Now, emotions are always serving you in that they are your body and mind and heart's way of processing experience, and yet they don't need to remain in your system once they are fulfilling their purpose. So it is absolutely okay to feel sad. It is absolutely okay to feel angry. It is absolutely okay to feel anything that comes up around this topic, confused, fearful, or even emotions such as relief. You can have any kind of emotional expression that is coming through you because it's all natural and it's all healthy. So EFT will help you to process those emotions a little bit faster and maybe get you back on your feet and back to the rest of your marvelous life that you're creating for yourself. You start with your EFT tapping by tapping on the side of the hand and setting up your topic. So the topic for this is I had a mastectomy, and I would like to release the emotions that are around that. All you really have to do to benefit from this is keep an open mind and follow along with this video. So starting on the side of your hand, go ahead and repeat after me and repeat the emotions that I repeat. You just do some gentle tapping. It doesn't have to be hard. Okay, so even though I lost my breast, I love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I had a mastectomy, I had major surgery to prevent or treat an aggressive disease, I love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I no longer have a part of my body that has so much societal symbolization and meaning, I love, honor, and accept myself. Even though my body is changed and different than it was before, I love, honor, and accept myself. Even though no matter if I chose to have reconstruction or chose to not have reconstruction, or was able to or not able to have the outcome of this surgery on an aesthetic level as I wanted, I love, honor, and accept myself. And even though I now have to live the rest of my life with a new form, I love, honor, accept myself and all my feelings around this, and anyone else, and anything else that was involved in this turn of events. So that's a setup. Now you can take a deep breath of air and drink some water and let that settle into yourself before we start the actual tapping, which will be at the top of the head. So follow after me, and if you have limited movement in your arm, that's okay. Just do it with one hand, or skip the top of the head and allow yourself to slowly move back into the flexibility that you had before your operation. So I have mobility now. It's a week after my operation, and I have mobility in both arms. So I will allow myself a gentle stretch to reach the top of my head, and I'll begin the tapping. I had cancer. And very quickly after my diagnosis, in fact, several moments after my diagnosis, I was informed that my best chance would be to remove my breast. And that was hard. Because I don't know if I had enough time to really understand what was being said to me. And it moved very fast. The information and the diagnosis and the decision-making process. And in that moment of my diagnosis and these quick decisions that were required of me, I didn't have enough time to feel what I was feeling. I didn't have enough time to process the information or consider the implications, or to be gentle with myself. And now here I am, having done the hardest part and having survived that decision-making process. And having survived that hard period, which may or may not be over. But I have changed. And not just physically. I've learned about myself. I've learned how strong I am. I've learned how brave I am. I have learned that my ideas about how things work was not necessarily accurate. I forgive myself for anything I have chosen to blame myself for. I forgive myself for any confused guilt that I'm holding, guilt for not knowing more, guilt for being predisposed or getting cancer in the first place, guilt for not always taking care of my body in the past, because guilt doesn't serve, and I can let it go. And I can also let go of sadness. Because while, yes, it is sad that my form has changed and that my life will change and that the future is uncertain, sadness is not serving me. I allow it to arise and pass through my body, my heart, and my soul. But I not need to block it inside of me. I can cry. I can lean on friends or family. I can journal. I can tap. I can dance. I can do art. I can let sadness out in whatever ways and forms it needs to come out in. But I can't afford to keep it in my system. I don't have time to feel sad about this for longer than's necessary. I've learned that there's too many things that I want to do in life. There's too much fun to be had. There's too many people to love. There's too many experiences to enjoy. And sadness, if kept to my system, will simply block me from those things and take even more from me. And I can't afford that. I've already lost too much. And I'm not going to spend any time thinking that I'm not good enough, thinking that I'm not beautiful, because I don't meet the beauty standards of conventional society. It's not me who is imperfect. It's not me who's wrong. The fact that conventional society only has one idea for how a woman should look is what's wrong. And I simply don't buy into that belief anymore. Because I'm beautiful. Like hardcore goddess, Amazon, warrior, beautiful. My scars and my change of form is proof that I survived. It's proof that I'm strong. It's proof that I'm dynamic and wild and free and unconstrained by the view of society. My form, my body are not decoration in this world. They are my vehicle that I will drive in style. And I can choose to see this vehicle's changes as damage, as indication of fault. But that doesn't seem accurate. Because to me, it seems more as if this vehicle has been well used and well loved and taken care of and streamlined and optimized. Unique and special. So as I move into the world, facing the differences in my body, the differences in perhaps how I interact in relationships, I will allow myself all the time I need to get to know my new body and to love her. To love her for being there for me every moment of every day. To love her for bringing me to finding out that there was a problem to solve. To love her for bringing me to the right medical teams to help me resolve this problem so that my life can be longer. So that I can spend more time loving and enjoying and experiencing. Because cancer took my breast, but it's not taking me. So, in this new day, I will do my best to accept. Just accept things as they are right now, in this moment, and focus on where I can find moments of joy, as opposed to any place where there are negative emotions. I will easily let those emotions go. I will express them and not avoid them, and I'll let them go. And I will only keep the emotions or give more attention to the emotions that feel good. And I will allow myself to feel good because I deserve it. And I'm capable. I'm strong. I'm hardcore. And I'm beautiful. In body, mind, and spirit. So, I hope that tapping helps you guys feel a little bit more released and free in your system. What you've been through is hard. And it's okay to have the negative emotions, but just remember that it's okay also to feel good. And it's okay also to allow yourself a bit of release and relief. And during your period of recovery, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you again soon.